I will sell this time to you. Then you can advertise your advertisement on that time on ITN or on Therana, right? So you have to pay. If you are a businessman who wants to advertise your advertisement on television or radio or newspaper or posters or anywhere, you have to pay some money. You have to pay a lot of money. 1 second of a television channel worth 30,000, 50,000 or something like that. You have to pay a lot of money for advertisement. But PR or public relations is not a thing like that. So the main difference between public relations and advertisement is, for advertisements you have to pay money. For public relations you don't have to pay. If Majid does a business, he can provide some wheelchairs free of charge to a company. All the people are joining today. I'm happy about that. Majid, what I was telling is the main difference between advertisements and public relations. For advertisements, you have to pay money. For public relations, you don't have to pay money. If Masen does a business, he can give some wheelchairs to National Hospital or something. Then he can tell the newspapers and other media, I donated 20 wheelchairs to the National Hospital. You type that letter and send that to the media.
Sir, small question. යමක් කරලා අයිස ඒවා පෙන්න ගන්න.
ඒකද බිස්නස් කරන අය ඒවා පෙන්නන්නේ මේ ඒවට public relations වර්ධනය කරන්න ඕනේ. Talking about the business and the public relations. So then the media will publish their newspaper, Majid Industry 20 wheelchairs to the National Hospital. That is public relations, right? That is not advertisement. Advertisements mean you pay money. So that is the main difference between public relations and advertisements. Next question. What are the functions of a PR officer? PR officer means public relations officer. I send all these things to the WhatsApp group. You write down these questions and answers. I wrote 40 pages only for public relations and creative communication. That's why I wrote it and published it on the wall. I hope you can see this. Number 1, building a good reputation for the organization. You can become a public relations officer if you do mass media for your degree, BA for mass media, MA in mass media. Then most of the time you can become a public relations officer in a company. What you have to do is build a good reputation for the organization. Number 2, reputation means a good image. If you work for the Sahira College, if you are the public relations officer of Sahira College, you can have a good relationship with the other media, mass media and all. You can have a lot of contact. Then you can build a good reputation for the company, for the school or something, right? Number 2, managing his organization's relationship with the public. Public has 2 parts, internal public and external public. Internal public means people who work in the company. External public means who live around the company. Now somebody's house is located in front of Majid's business. So those are external public. So the public relations officer must have a good relationship with the internal public and the external public. Internal public means the people who work for the company. Number 3, imparting a better understanding of what is happening in his organization to the public. You must give a better understanding of what is happening in your institute or in your organization to the public. Number 4, utilizing PR tools and techniques to achieve the objectives of the institute. You have PR tools. We will discuss about PR tools and techniques later. You can use those PR tools and techniques to achieve the objectives of the institute. There are aims of the company. Preparing PR plans for the institute. You must prepare public relations plans for the organization. Moving on to next one. You should have a good contact with advertising agencies and the media. Number 8, issuing press releases. I have sent that meaning to the group. Press release means something you type on a letter, then you issue it to the media, especially for the newspapers. That is called press release. Issuing press release is a job of the public relations officer. Number 9, implementing advisory services, implementing consulting services. The people who work for the company, internal pub, must have consulting service. And the people who belong to the external public, that means the customers and all, should also have a consulting service. You can have a consulting service for internal public and external public. That is good. We are going to the next question. From public relations, you will definitely get a question for your A-level exam. Every year you get questions for public relations. Name PR methods to motivate employees. How can you use public relations to motivate employees? In the organization, you must have a pleasant environment. Then the employees or the internal public will be motivated. Number 2, maintaining counseling services. You know, in Sahira College, we have a counseling service. So they do counseling for children. Number 3, organizing excursions or picnics. Number 4, activating welfare societies. There should be a welfare society for the employees, then they will be motivated. Number 5, activating a notice board and other internal media. You know, in Gafur building, there is a notice board. When you get results, the teacher's photo, teacher's name, and the percentage of the yellow results is published on the notice board. Number 6, constant updating relevant information. So you must always update the information about the company, what is happening inside the company. You must always update your information, especially on the company website, to motivate employees. Number 7, establishing a good relationship between employees and employers. The boss and the employees must have a good relationship. Then the employees will be motivated. Are you all listening? Do you understand these questions and answers? Keep listening to me. James Brunig and Todd Hunts have designs for models of public relations. Name them and describe. The two scholars, James Brunig and Todd Hunts, have designs for models taking into account the historic development of the subject area. They are as follows. Number 1, press agentry model or publicity model. Number 2, public information model. Number 3, two-way asymmetric model. Number 4, two-way symmetric model. This indicates the nature of those beginning of press agencies that influence the public opinion. Press agencies means especially newspaper agencies. After beginning newspaper agencies, they could influence the public opinion. Public opinion means the way the public think about certain matters. That is called public opinion. Public opinion is created by newspapers and other media. How the idea concept of promotion came to be included in media world. Promotion means promoting a good or service, a product. Promoting a product. To do that, you use media.
What, sir?
Promoting. Promotion කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? media වල.
Promotion means like a
Promoting something.
Advertising and all, right?
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
I have sent this note to the group. Press agent කියලා type කරලා බලන්න. එතකොට ඒ note එක එනවා. This indicates the nature of those beginning. How the idea or concept of promotion came to be included in media world. How it gave the first place for exaggeration rather than the presentation of the truth. You know, these advertisements, we don't know whether they present the truth or not. They are just promoting their product. We don't know whether it is true or not, false. The effect of one-way communication. That means at the beginning of the public relations, people used to promote their goods and services on media. The public didn't have any chance to ask questions. That is not two-way communication. That is only one-way communication. Next we are discussing about public information model. Emergence of the need for factual and accurate news reporting in the early 20th century. Then these the public relations officers such as Ivy Lee understood that telling lies is a bad thing for public relations. You tell a lie. When you use Lux soap, your skin will become fair. But if an African person uses Lux soap for 20 years, still he won't become fair. Then they are telling a lie. This Lux company, Fair and Lovely and all, they tell lies. Telling lies belong to press agentry model. Telling both lie and truth. Public information model means telling the truth. I told you this earlier that in USA, there are several railway services, private companies and government companies. So there was one railway service. For an example, we will say Abdul Railway Service. There had been a lot of accidents in those trains, in that railway service. People were afraid to travel in that railway service, Abdul Railway Service. People were afraid to travel. Then this owners of the railway service asked advice from Ivy Lee. Ivy Lee was a public relations officer, a person who wrote a lot of books about public relations. They asked from Ivy Lee, get our customers back to our public relations, to our company, travel in our railway. Then Ivy Lee said, you don't hide the truth. Don't tell lies. Go and tell them the truth. Okay, we are having some accidents. We found the reason for that, and we found solutions for that. Hereafter, there won't be accidents. Please come and join our company again. Please travel in our trains again. So that thing belongs to public information model. Next, we are discussing two-way symmetric model. Two-way means company gives information and the public can also give feedback. Asymmetric means not balanced. We will discuss about that. Increased level of commodities production by the 1900s resulting competitive promotion. There was a competition between productions. Abdul Rahman sells water bottles. Aziz also sells water bottles. They wanted to activate marketing communication on target receivers who buy water bottles. They wanted to target them. There are people who eat chicken and who don't eat chicken. So the people who eat chicken are the target group of by Raha and other chicken selling companies. The development of the study of scientific motivation and the use of psychological methods for it. Scientific motivation. The normal motivation wasn't enough to attract customers. So they wanted a scientific motivation. Psychological methods. Development of the need to identify its unbalanced effects. The above communication pattern creates an extremely influential environment. We are going to the next topic. Fourth model. Two-way symmetric model. By the 1980s, the subject of public relations had developed. 1980 to 1989, the subject of public relations developed rapidly. The importance of ethics arose as the impact grew unfavorably. Deceptive propaganda organizations that existed until then realized that they needed to change. They only had propaganda, means promotion. They didn't give anything to the public. They just wanted to sell what they had to the public.
They want to promote their products.
Yeah, they only wanted that. Then they identified that that is not enough. There was a need to develop understanding between such organization and the client. Improved conflict resolution discussion, conference promotion, and event management. Therefore, they improved conflict resolution. The customer buys some product, then come and meet the seller, and they tell the thing you told didn't happen after buying the product. You know that Red Bull advertisement? They say Red Bull gives you wings. So one client brought Red Bull, drank it, but he didn't get wings. So he sued against the Red Bull company. They told me that I would get wings after drinking this, but I didn't get wings. So the Red Bull company had to pay a huge compensation to that customer. Nowadays you may see that if you closely look at that advertisement, they type wings with double I, right? Usually wings means W-I, but they type double I-N-G-S, wings. So now you can't sue the Red Bull company. They may say, wings means not the Attatu. That's just a slogan. That is called conflict resolution. Then discussion. Discuss with the public. Don't just tell what you want to tell. There was a need to develop understanding between such organizations and the client. Discussion, conference, you know, press conference. When that anchor company, I think Fonterra company, people used to, there were rumors about Fonterra company. They said that there is a bad chemical in anchor milk powder and all. Don't drink anchor and other Fonterra products. So there was a rumor like that, a gossip. We don't know whether it's truth or not. Then Fonterra company organized press conferences and said, we don't have that kind of chemical, melamine, right? We don't have melamine and all. Don't allegate us like that, right? The health minister and other people, you can come and check our company, our products. So they held a press conference. So these discussions with the public, press conference, conflict resolution belong to two-way symmetric model. Okay, we go to the next question. Explain importance of the importance of public relations. Or you may get that question as explain the uses of public relations. Or they may ask why do we need public relations? So there are different kinds of questions, but the same answer. Everyone and every organization needs public relations. When you live in the house with the family, you must do public relations. You must remember your family members' birthdays, give them a present, organize a party, go for a picnic, give them a dinner or something. You do these things to keep public relations inside your family. So everyone needs public relations. Politicians need public relations. All the organizations need public relations. Public relations is needed for commercial and non-commercial purposes. You know, commercial means organizations who sell products. Non-commercial means these all of them need public relations. A business needs public relations to increase their sales, to develop relationship and connections, to build a good reputation, a good image. Number 4, for conflict management. When there is a problem inside the company among workers, they must do a conflict management. Public relations officer does that. When there is a problem between employees and the boss, there should be a conflict management. When there is a problem with the employees and the surrounding area people, external public, when there is a problem with internal public and the external public, there should be a conflict management. All these conflict management belongs to public relations. An organization needs public relations to overcome future challenges. We know this Panadol company. When you go to the pharmacy, when you go to the grocery, when you have a fever, a headache, you tell them, give me 2 Panadols. Panadol brand name is in our mind. Still, there are more brands in Sri Lanka. Those brands couldn't challenge Panadol. That doesn't mean that Panadol is the best thing. All the other medicine have paracetamol. Panadol has paracetamol. Rapisol has paracetamol. Vendol NGC has paracetamol. Still, people go and buy Panadol because that brand name is inside the people's mind. But there may be future challenges. In the future, a company may challenge Panadol company. Therefore, they should have a good public relations to overcome these future challenges. Number 6, to control the impending about from time to time. Impending threats means the threats you may come in the future. That Fonterra company, that rumor was a threat against the Fonterra company. There may be future threats to them also. So they must have a good public relations. Number 7, to introduce new goods and services. Now Kalam creates a new kind of a pizza, Kalam pizza. To introduce that, you can use advertisements as well as public relations. First of all, you can give them free of charge. I told you this story about Siddhalepa. First of all, he gave Siddhalepa free of charge to the people who climbed Mount Siripado, Adams Peak. That is public relations. Number 8, to impart the necessary knowledge at a moment of disaster. Government should have public relations to tell people about a disaster, tsunami or something. Now this corona problem can also be considered as a disaster. Government inform people about these disasters using public relations. Now I am discussing the first one. To increase sales, we need a marketing strategy. Product, price, place, and promotion are known as marketing mix. First of all, you must create a product, Kalam pizza. Then you give a price, each 500 rupees. Then you give a place. You can come to Arahimpeta and buy it, or I will deliver that. Then you must have a good promotion. People don't know that Kalam creates pizza. You have to give a promotion. All these things are known as marketing mix. Promotion means the publicizing a product, organization, etc. to increase sales or public awareness. Sometimes they promote politicians. Sometimes they promote organizations. Sometimes they promote products, goods and services. Advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, and publicity are the 4 basic types of promotion. Advertising, sales promotion, personal selling. Personal selling means you go door to door, house to house and sell that. So all these things belong to promotion. Promotion can be done through public relations. Sales can be increased through public relations, such as giving discounts, holding competitions for customers, having a good consumer care, etc. If you give a discount to the customer, that is for your public relations. You hold competition, raffle draws and all, that is good for public relations. And you must have a good customer care. That is also public relations. Then we are discussing number 2. An institute can develop a good relationship with the public through public relations. An organization deal with both the external public and internal public. I told you, external public and internal public. People who work in a factory, for an example, people who work in a factory belong to internal public. The management of the factory give bonus to their workers, give presents to the children of those workers, organize annual get-togethers and picnics for workers to win goodwill of the workers. People who live around the factory or other private organization, other state organizations belong to external public. Maradana police station belongs to Sahira College's external public. Sahira College belongs to Maradana police external public. We deal with the factory, environmental groups, etc. belong to the external public. We have dengue problem inside Sahira College. If you put these yogurt cups and all everywhere, we don't do that. But if you do that, environmental groups will speak against Sahira College. Then that environmental group belongs to external public. The factory owners have to use some public relations methods to win the goodwill of the external public also. The factory can organize a medical camp for the public as a public relations method. Internal and external public who visit this medical camp become friendly with the management of the factory. Then the work of the institute or the organization will be easier. We can organize a medical camp in Sahira College. People can come there to do checkups free of charge, things like that. Then people will develop the goodwill about the school after that, more and more. Number 3, the reputation or the image of a person or of an organization or a state means Sri Lanka and all, can be developed through public relations. For an example, a politician can develop his reputation by sponsoring a social service in his area. Number 4, according to Philip J. Kitchen, PR or public relations contribute a lot as a management function. Philip J. Kitchen says, public relations belong to a management function. You can manage conflicts by using public relations. In a factory, conflicts can occur among workers, between workers and the management, between workers and the external public, etc. If the management of the factory organize annual get-togethers, workers can meet other workers and the management and the factory in a pleasant environment, right? Inside the factory or in a pleasant environment. And they can build a good relationship with each other. We'll go to the next question. That thing we discussed. Difference between... Explain the difference between public relations and advertising. Last time I told main difference. Now I am telling other differences between public relations and advertising. Public relations is the professional maintenance of a favorable public image by a company or other organization or a famous person. A politician can keep his public image through public relations. An organization can develop their public image through public relations. Public relations is the state of the relationship between a company or other organization or a famous person and the public. One thing means image building. Building the image of a person, of a company or a country. Other thing, the relationship you keep with the public. Advertising is the activity or profession of producing advertisements for commercial products or services. The main aim of public relations is developing mutual relations with the public. The main aim of advertising is persuading the public to buy their goods or services. The aim of public relation is building the image and having a good relationship with the public. The main aim of advertising is persuading or motivating the public to buy their goods or services. Public relations create a mutual relationship between the organization and the public. But even if the relevant good or service is purchased due to advertising, there is no further relationship between the relevant organization and the customer. Public relation, you have to keep relationship until you have your organization. Salam's pizza business. Until he does the pizza business, he has to keep a good relationship with the public. If Atib becomes a politician, until he does politics, he has to keep a good public relation. But in advertising, they keep relationship with the customer until their goods, products and other services. Public relation creates a mutual relationship between the organization and the public. But even if the relevant good or service is purchased due to advertising, there is no further relationship between the relevant organization and the customer. Public relations develop the reputation of the organization while advertising develop sales of the organization. Public relations is a long-term process. Advertising is a short-term process. Public relations should be used from the date of commencement of the organization to the date of complete closure of the organization. Until you close down your business or your organization, you must have a good public relations. Public relations should be deliberately planned and maintained with patience. You can't build the public relations at once. You must do it with patience and after planning it deliberately. These are done to build a good relationship with family members. Advertising is needed to persuade people. But not every organization wants to motivate people. So not even every organization needs advertising. Remember carefully, motivation means persuading. In media subject, motivation means persuading others to do what we want them to do. Especially the company wants to persuade people or motivate people to buy their products. Every organization doesn't sell something. Especially a government school don't sell things, right? A government hospital don't sell things. Private hospitals sell medical checkups, service of the doctors, they sell that. But government hospitals don't sell those things. They give them free of charge. Therefore, they don't need advertisements. But they need public relations. So remember carefully, last sentence. Every organization needs public relations, but every organization doesn't need advertising.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.